Hi, Mary Beth here. I'm a Feldenkrais teacher, and that means I help people learn to move with more comfort, fluidity, and skill so they can live the life of their dreams. Today, I'm here with my dear friend and colleague, Darcia Dexter. Her Feldenkrais practice is OC Feldenkrais in Orange County, California. And I'm so excited to collaborate with her with a conversation about the Feldenkrais method and how it might be able to help you. Welcome, Darcia.
Thank you, Mary Beth. Thank you for having me. This is great.
Absolutely, it is great. So please give us an example of a typical client or an interesting client you've worked with recently.
So one guy in particular is a CEO. He's sets up day spas, spa management things, and all of that. And he was in a car wreck years ago and had severe back pain. And he found me, and he's an avid surfer. So that's his true passion. And so we were able to, within about 3 or 4 lessons, get him back surfing on a longboard, not the short board, but very in mellower waters. And of course, in Orange County, we're known for surfing, and so we were able to do that. And then he's continued his healing process and really gone on to longer sessions, and also trying out the shortboard for shorter sessions, and down in Mexico and traveling a bit. So it's been a huge boon to his whole life and getting back to his true passion.
Yeah, so you're working with somebody really in the prime of their life who was active and then had this setback, and probably his healing process, medically, all the boxes were checked, but he wasn't back to his quality of life and doing what he loves to do. Like you said, his passion. That's
he had a terrible car accident in his teens, and now he's in his 30s and continued surfed through pain, and now, pain-free. So
can you tell a little bit about how working with a Feldenkrais teacher for back pain is different than if somebody would go to a chiropractor or go to a personal trainer or go to a physical therapist? Can you give?
Right. So oftentimes I've worked in collaboration with all of those people. So we're all on the same page in terms of helping get someone well, right? And back to doing what they love to do, need to do, etc. When they work with a Feldenkrais teacher, it's about the whole body approach. And they come with back pain, but really what we're looking at is what's the whole pattern that's created this particular problem. And I'm going to put it out there and say, guess what? The people that come to me are overthinkers. So they're in their head, their brain's on high speed, and we got to get the body on dial up, the brain and body talking to each other on the same page. So that's kind of one of the analogies that I use, and find that how they get injured and how they're having not in sync with and aligned with their own life, really.
I love that you said that, because I use the same thing with my clients. I say we need to reestablish diplomatic relations between your brain and your body and make the communication better. So
that's right.
Fantastic. What's the benefit of that approach for someone to consider?
Well, it's to have their own the control and the trust back, that they can ask the question, how can I move different and better? And so it's not about coming to any certain practitioner, particularly not me all the time, but it's like, whoa, what can I do to now take what I've learned? And whether it's they're doing a certain pattern and it's coming across in a certain way and it's showing up everywhere. Right? So this is like, oh, it shows up here. It shows up surfing. I tighten my back. I do a certain thing. It shows up when I'm sitting at my computer. So how can I move different and better? How can I discover what I'm doing? And in Southern California, we're a car culture, right? So part of the reason I'm a practitioner is because I spent hours in a car, when I was working a corporate job. And so figuring out how to be comfortable in your car and not have back pain, right? So whether you're, CEO or, whatever, you're driving anywhere in Southern California, at least 30 minutes to get anywhere you want to go. So it's kind of that bigger metaphor, right?
Houston, that's Houston too. That's Houston too.
So,
Darcia, can you give us an example of maybe one movement or one strategy that somebody with back pain who's watching this video could use and try, like right now, and maybe feel a little bit of a beginning of a difference toward improvement?
Absolutely, I'd be happy to. So if you, wherever you're sitting, wherever you're, standing, wherever you are, if you notice where your feet are, and especially in sitting, it's 1 foot on the floor is my mantra. So, you don't have to, people think, oh, I have to sit straight with both feet very parallel, and that's not necessarily the case. But if you have 1 foot very grounded on the floor, you're able to turn, bend, look up, look down, do whatever you need to do. I find people, especially that sit at the computer desk, now the standing desks are great, but you might want to, consider your step position, not just parallel. So that's the other trick that people think, oh, I have to be symmetrical, but the body's not symmetrical. And so it's really about your comfort, your height, how do you relate to you can have perfect ergonomics, on the outside, but if you're not comfortable in that position, but really 1 foot on the floor is the beginning of it. And to just tie it into the car culture, that left foot, because most people nowadays have an automatic, right? But having your left foot really anchored and having the weight evenly distributed, like between the ball of big toe, small toes, center of the heel, kind of anchored there, and it becomes a really nice and easy way to move comfortably in the car, kind of that whole body. The Feldenkrais, in simple terms, is the hokey pokey, right? We put our whole selves in, one part at a time until we get to the whole self. So that's really my super hot tip of the day.
Thank you. I love that you said that, because I think a big frustration people have is, they're working in these offices and their company just spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on perfect ergonomically designed furniture, and yet they still hurt.
Yes.
You don't need smarter furniture. You need the education of your body so that you can use yourself in that setting.
Yeah, exactly.
Tip. I'm going to use that. Just plant 1 foot on the floor and navigate from there. Well, great. So try that and let us know in the comments down below. Try it for a couple of days and come back and leave a comment and let us know how that worked for you. So if you liked this video, if it was helpful to you, please give it a thumbs up. Darcia, let's see that thumb. So we got a thumbs up for the video. And we'll have lots more content coming to you from some of my favorite Feldenkrais teachers around the country and around the world. So if you want more of that, click on the subscribe button and also click on the little bell so that you get notifications. Thank you so much, Darcia Dexter of OC Feldenkrais in Orange County, California, for being my guest today. I just think the world of you. Thank you for rocking my channel today.
Thank you, MaryBeth. It's a pleasure, and I'm here to help people get well in Orange County and beyond. So anytime. Thank you so much.